Had a chance to walk around a little bit, some fabulous conversations. So this wouldn't be a communication workshop if we didn't get a few communicators up on the stage to share their work. So, who would like to volunteer? This would be a great opportunity to practice, maybe get a little bit of feedback from your colleagues here. Who would like to volunteer to share their pitch? Excellent. What's your name? Anurad? Come on. I'm going to get you, it's up here. And as we watch this pitch, sort of think about, is this message clear? Is it clear what we want to do, what you want us to do as a result of this pitch? So go right ahead.
So ticket resellers have a hard time figuring out exactly what the price of their ticket is. If you're selling a ticket on Friday, maybe it's worth more than a ticket that you're selling on Tuesday. So what we want to come up with is we want to create a service for our ticketing website to attract more customers. So what we want to create is a think like a broker program. Brokers historically do a much better job selling their tickets because they understand all the variables that go into what makes a ticket effective. They look at the date the game is happening. They look at who's playing. They look at the quality of the seat. They know what the stadium looks like. We want to create a pricing model on our ticketing website that effectively uses data such as quality of matchup, quality of seat, how many NBA stars are playing, to effectively determine a price for our clients to sell on the website. So now if I have a ticket for the Warriors on a Friday night, I know I need to sell that for $300 and not $200. If I'm able to do this, I can sell more tickets, and I could sell these tickets at a more effective price. So I think that we should implement this program.
Okay, great. Thank you. All right, stay up there. Stay up there. All right, let's hear some strengths. What worked? What worked in his pitch? We're all working together. Let's get some feedback.
Yeah, no, I talked my presentation style earlier. I thought it was fluid and it was easy to understand. I thought you identified the problem on the front end. You talked about how you were going to address it. And, I'm in marketing and college athletics, right? So I'm kind of an outlier here, but it was easy for me to kind of dissect and absorb what it was you were talking about.
Great. You had a comment? Okay, all right. Yeah. What other feedback do you have? What else worked? Down here. Yeah.
Appreciated in recognition of the value of behavioral economics from a fan perspective.
Yeah.
Fans don't make rational decisions.
Right.
Fans short for fan. So to recognize how they behave, I think is critical in that model.
Okay. Anything else? Yeah, please.
I know that you had 15 minutes, but what would be really compelling if I was on the other end of it is a statistic or a number that would really kind of represent that it is an issue, not just an opinion. But other than that, I thought it was great. Clear.
Did you have something? Go ahead. So I would say, and just to build on that point, that's where we get to that call to action.
Yeah.
And so there's some interesting persuasion research about the foot in the door technique, right? So implement the program right now. Well, that's a big ask. Maybe it's a pilot. Maybe it's one game, right? So that's where thinking about really that granular call to action to get your audience to say yes may be helpful. Let's give them a round of applause. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Clear, compelling. Other volunteers, great opportunity to share what you're working on and get some feedback from trusted colleagues. Please. All right. What's your name? Adam, all right, let's get up here. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
You guys are going to be a coaching staff in an NFL and some NFL owners. Okay. Our problem is that we don't win enough games. We've had the best coaches and the best players, but when we put them all together, we keep coming up short of a Super Bowl title. If we keep doing things the way we've been doing them, there's no reason to expect we won't keep coming up short. I'm suggesting that we start looking at our organization from a new perspective, that we bring in a new way of thinking about things that is more powerful, more broad, and eliminates bias that's holding us back today. Talking about data science, we've seen from other industries that it's been able to improve performance by 15% in the airline industry, 20% in medicine, and 25% in heavy manufacturing. They have similar goals to us. We need our teams to be faster. We need them to be better coordinated. And those two elements will lead to better performance. I would like you to invest $500,000 in hiring a data science team. I believe that a 15 to 25% improvement by using these techniques in our industry will lead to winning 2 more games per season. And those 2 extra games per season are worth $2 million to our margins. So I think the return on investing $500,000 a year in a data science team is 400%. That's it.
Thank you. All right. Adam, thank you so much. So what worked with Adam's pitch? Yes, please. Yeah?
There was a very systematic, step-by-step presentation on how that problem could be solved using data as well.
Okay. Other points, yes.
Talk dollars and cents, like about money. What it costs and what the
Great.
I was going to say the same thing about the numbers and the 1% there.
Mm-hmm.
The question I had was the use of the word I believe,
Mm.
the phrase beforehand, whether that strengthens or weakens, depends a lot on your own credibility
Yeah.
and how much they believe you've done research before that.
Yeah. That's a good note. Other comments? Yeah, please.
I just thought it was really authentic and it was direct and real with it. So I just give you a lot of props for that side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, please. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Good. Anything that he might want to refine for the next time that he delivers his pitch? Yeah.
So as a non-data guy, you had to write from the jump.
Yeah.
You need to win more. I would have taken the middle part, maybe that last, and maybe the third part, the second. So tell me why we need to win games, tell me the financial impact, and then tell me about the model.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times when you're talking to non-data people, they trust you guys,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, here's the impact, here's what we're going to do, and then there are some people that want to stay after class and learn the model, but I think reversing, I mean, your first was an amazing opening, and your close should have been second.
Yeah. We had a point down there, please.
Something to consider is changing the verbiage of I believe, I think. Only with believing, there's a sense of uncertainty, there's a sense of leap of faith, where you think this is the way it should be, and this is how we're going to fix it. Sometimes that elicits a bit of an emotion from people when you say, I believe this is happen, so just something, I've walked up the plank a few times.
So Adam, a couple quick things for me. You answered the question, what's in it for them? You used social proof, which depending on the audience, can often be an effective tactic. And I really like how you described the problem to some of the points that we had discussed earlier. So thank you so much. Appreciate you taking the time. So as I said, these questions are just one way to structure a pitch. The point is that in order to get your message across in a short amount of time, using structure to set you up for success is an absolute essential in strategic communication. So we have just a few minutes left. I want to make sure that we wrap up effectively and remind you of the 6 components of the Talking Data Toolkit that we discussed: defining your objective, analyzing your audience, structuring your message, connecting through content, choosing your channel, and adapting your visual. Again, this is just one way of approaching strategic communication, not the only way. But in order to accomplish your objective, applying some rigor to your communication is absolutely essential. And if I can leave you with my own 3 points as takeaways for this session to think about when you are talking data to anyone within your organization, I think, number 1, what Adam illustrated is a good example of point 1, which is describe the problem that you are solving in language that your audience understands. Signal to the key decision makers within your organization that you get the problems that the organization is trying to solve. And actually what you're doing is you're using your very powerful tool of data science to help solve those problems. Point 2, I would encourage you to focus on your bottom line and why your audience should believe you. It's really tough, to the conversation we were having earlier, to synthesize all the amazing work that you do into a clear, succinct bottom line. But I would argue it is a critical skill for effective communication. Focus on your bottom line and why people should believe you. And look, the third point here is we all work in organizations with competing priorities, competing agendas, competing visions for the future. And I think if you're trying to sell through your excellent work, being able to answer the question, what's in it for them, will get you to the promised land. And with that, I wanted to thank you all for your work, your attention. We wanted to, in line with the conference theme this year of Talk Data to Me, include a communication component, so I hope this was useful. And I really appreciate you choosing to spend some time with me. As I said at the outset, I do teach a course on analytics management through our executive education program. If you're interested in learning more about that, I have some material that I can share with you, so please feel free to find me afterwards. And with that, I will let you all go, and I really appreciate you choosing to spend time with me. Take care.